Hi there, this is Sags War on Women, brought to you courtesy of WrongThinkRadio.com. All right, let's talk about the James Bond thing. First off, I gotta say, for anyone who didn't see this coming from a mile away, I don't know what to tell you other than you're blind, okay? We knew this was coming. They have managed to ruin pretty much every film franchise on the planet by inserting women into positions they have no business being in, and it was only a matter of time before they came for Bond. Okay? Now, why do I have such an issue with this? Well, not only are they ruining a film franchise, but the main problem I have with it is now we get the constant reminder that James Bond was a rapist. Yeah, James Bond was a rapist. Before I get into what I'm going to say, ladies, if you continue to move the goalposts, on what the definition of rape is, eventually no one's going to take you seriously. Just saying, maybe you might want to think about that. All right, so is James Bond a rapist? Of course he's not. I've never seen James Bond rape anyone. Now, there are a lot of clips floating out on the internet showing scenes, quick scenes, not the entire scene, of James Bond grabbing a woman or laying on top of a woman. And guess what? That's not rape. Do you know why that is? Because the women, the characters in that movie, they wanted it. Okay, it was consensual. They enjoyed it. They were simply playing hard to get. Something that women don't know how to do. Not that they should do it anyway, but honestly, they wouldn't know how to anymore. Don't believe me? Look at Tinder. Those women ain't playing hard to get at all, okay? They're just fucking throwing it out there. James Bond is a rapist. Another thing I'm seeing online a lot, which is really getting under my skin, is if men watch James Bond movies, they're going to be more apt to go out and commit rape, because you see James Bond, how did I see it put? James Bond shows that this behavior is not only acceptable, but it's something to aspire to. I have a little message for anyone that believes that. If you think that a man watching James Bond is going to leave the theater and commit rape and he's a sane person, if you think that, you are fucking insane, okay? A sane person would not do that. In fact, I'm going to take it a step further and say a sane person would not even think something like that. So for anybody out there that thinks that watching a movie would make a sane man go and commit rape, you're projecting, okay? There is something seriously, seriously screwed up in you that would make that thought even come to your mind. Just saying. The last thing was an article that I read yesterday, and I'm not even going to get into the article because it pretty much talks about, of course, him being a rapist and other stupid stuff. But one of the things that was on there was how James Bond is a terrible person. It was said in so many words, because when he was told that he needs to deal with Vesper's death, that he said, the job is done, the bitch is dead. And that was problematic. I hate that word. For the woman who was writing the article. And in the comment section, of course, you see other women stating the same thing, how problematic it was that a man, a fictional character, mind you, would say something like, the job is done, the bitch is dead. Terrible. Terrible. Yet these same women are the type of people who will champion a woman who in real life said, we came, we saw, he died. I just don't get it. And that's that. If you enjoyed this content, please be sure to like it and share it with your friends. If you want more hard-hitting content from the right side of things, check out WrongThinkRadio.com. I'm Sag Novotny, and this is my war on women.